Welcome to another video. This time we will introduce village prestige. So these are points that you earn by being in your village, and it ties into the war system and alliance system and all this stuff. So let's just get to it. The first thing we need to do to update this would be to go to the schema. So we're creating our data model for this village prestige. And in the schema file, we will have to find the user data model. Let's see if I search for this one. And I think we will plug it in here. Right now we have popularity points in the data model. We're actually not interested in using those. We will just be using reputation points for everything. So we can remove those, and then we add a new one here, which we will call village prestige. And that is basically it for the data model update. So to push this to the database, we just do make db push. This is something we created. You're about to delete popularity points. Yes, I want to remove those two columns. Yeah, so that should be good. So that's it for the data model. Then next thing we probably want to do is give people some of these. And what I imagine is we will give everybody one of these points. Maybe we should show it first. So I imagine we'll show it here in the profile. So let's go do that. First we search for profile. And we need to open the index page for profile. So this is the page we're seeing here. And we will plug it in beneath here and call it village prestige. And it says nothing. Why does it say nothing? Also, we don't want it to default to 5. It should default to 0. But maybe I have to restart the container for it to pop up. At least I'm getting some errors now. So I've restarted the container. And let's see what the container is giving in terms of logs. Okay, now I have my village. So I just needed to restart the Docker container. That's fair enough. So now we can see we have the 5 punch. Actually, we want to start with 0, so I changed that. But every time we call our daily cron job, so this one, which is running once every day, we basically want to give everybody 1 point. So let's add another step here. Call it step 3. Call it update village prestige. And then we call this one number 4 instead. This one is also wrong. This is more about clear old challenges. Might as well clean up that comment while we're here anyways. And basically this one is just gonna not call that at all, but do drizzle db, and then we have to update the user data. And we have to set and not like that. Oh. Nope, we want to +1. So now we give 1 village prestige to everybody once per day. And we can quickly test that by going here. Put in API daily. It's telling us it already ran this script, but if we comment out the timer here, we can run it. And now every time this runs, it should increase my prestige. Run it again, increases the prestige by 1. So that's fine. Now everybody is getting 1 prestige per day. good. What next? We added it here, so I think, guess we're actually done. Maybe, when you change village, we want it to be reset. So that's one thing. So I know that page. So basically, if we're on this page, click here. If I swap village, I want to reset it. And I think the endpoint that we call there is on the village router. So that's this swap village. And here we're updating the user sector reputation points. We just want to update the village prestige as well and set that to 0. So if you swap village, you get reset back to square 1. And that's it. I think maybe one more thing we would like to do is award this village prestige from missions and stuff like this. So to do that, we need to add a new type of reward. So if we just search for reward money, I think we have our objectives defined here. So basically what we want to do is, instead of, now we want to add a new type of reward alongside rank, items, jutsus, badges, and we will call this one prestige, and it defaults to 0. And then we just have to go through all the places where we see this reward money and adapt it to also account for prestige. So here we see if there are any rewards. We of course then need to check for prestige as well. In this one, we actually update the user with money. So we also need to update the village prestige. And this one just goes user village prestige, reward prestige. This one has to get a default value. This one just needs to, this is just summing up, so just exactly the same as for money. Then that's done. And this one is for when we have forms where we want to, so when people are editing their quests or whatever, they can input what the reward prestige should be. This just needs to do exactly the same. Reward prestige. Next up we have this one. What is this doing? I think that's the one that is showing the reward here. That's not super neat. So we'll do if info reward prestige. Yeah, something like this. See if Copilot got it, then it adds a comma if rewards was already set. Otherwise, yeah, so I think this, right. This one also just something visual for showing the reward. And it'll say, maybe it doesn't need prestige. Village prestige. And the last one's up here. We just need to push to an array reward prestige. Perfect. So now when I do things, it should reward prestige. Let's try editing this delivery of goods. See if it actually works. Until we go to quests. Go to daily, delivering goods, and we should now see this one. So we can have that reward 100 prestige, and the first objective, let's also get that to reward 42 prestige. So if I go back now, it should show me. Maybe I need to refresh. And then pick the daily, right, not achievement, daily. Delivering goods, it just shows 100, that's not good. I think then we do need to show, which one was that? Which one is this? Is the item with effects? This one. So we need to say prestige. Then it shows here as what the reward is. 100 prestige. And let's try completing that one. So I have to move to sector 302 to some position. That's a long way off. Let's just change the objective to 111 instead. That's easier. So sector 111. Now I just have to go to this one. And move here. Boom. Picked it up. And right now our prestige is 7. So if I go like this one. It did work. It didn't give a toast message, but that's a bug we'll fix in another video. It seems like it is working as intended. So now we have village prestige in the game. So that's perfect. I will commit this, maybe test a little bit more, commit, and then push it. So it should be live in a few minutes. Thank you guys for watching.